Hello everybody, my name is Komal Sharma. I am an intern at UP Advocate under Jeevan Prakash sir, who is an advocate on record at Supreme Court. Today I want to discuss a very recent issue, that is marital rape. Section 375 talks about rape and exception 2 to section 375 states that sexual intercourse by men with his wife is not an offence. It means marital rape is not an offence. As per this, a wife is presumed to deliver a perpetual consent to have sex with her husband after entering into marital relations. This is based on the notion that once married, a woman does not have right to refuse sex with her husband. This gives a husband the right to have sexual access over their wives in direct contravention of the principle of human rights. In India, marital rape is only covered under the definition of the domestic violence, which is defined under the Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act 2005, and it is only provided for the civil remedy to wife. India is one of the 36 countries that still have not criminalized marital rape. In 2012, Justice Verma Committee report had recommended removal of exception of marital rape. But due to three strong reasons, this idea has been rejected. First, it will destabilize the institution of marriage. Second, marriage means implied consent for sex. Third, burden of proof. How will a man prove that he is innocent, and how will he prove that his wife has given consent, as consent is not a document, so this is difficult to prove. So there is mindset that the threat of rape or sexual violence only comes from the monstrous outsider. But here is the facts. Over 80% of married women who are victims of sexual violence report their current husbands as the perpetrators. 9% report of former husbands. Over 50% around the world have outlawed marital rape. It is violative of Article 14 of Indian Constitution, which ensures that the state shall not deny any person equality before the law or equal protection of law within the territory of India. Although the Constitution guarantees equality to all, but India criminal law discriminate against the female victims who have been raped by their own husband. Supreme Court has recognized the right of abstain from sexual activity for women irrespective of their marital status as a fundamental right conferred by Article 21, which is right to life and liberty. The bench in Nimesh Bhai Bharat Bhai Desai versus State of Gujarat stated that the wife does not have a right to initiate proceeding against her lawful wedded husband for the offence of rape punishable under section 376, as the idea was that by marriage a woman gives irrevocable consent to her husband to have sex with her any time he demands it. Therefore, there is two main reasons due to which courts are not recognizing marital rape as crime. That is difficult to prove and possible misuse. But there is lots of law that has been misused. European Commission stated that irrespective of the relationship, a rapist remains rapist. In 1860, when Section 375 was introduced, then the understanding of marriage was different, as the wife was considered to be the property of her husband. But since then till now, we have developed a better understanding of marriage, privacy and consent. Before participating in any kind of sexual activity, the consent is required and you cannot take consent for granted. So it is a time that Indian jurisprudence understands the inhuman nature of the provisions of law and strikes it down. Thank you.